Welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. We have several quests this episode, all of them fun, and I only did them one time and kind of shot through them. We have very good sneaking of 8, and also I can hit blood buff and go up either to 9 or 10. I'm not sure which one. I've never checked it out. But yeah, we're going to do this sneak mission, then the building right next door, there's another sneak mission for Amalia. So the Tawni mission, Tawni sessions. But this one is really a fun mission, and I have to make a decision or two on the fly. I really screw this up in the beginning, but kind of get through it, and to my surprise, I thought I was going to get caught and screw it up. So you always save beforehand. I hit blood buff, and it's a good thing I did because, oh man, I get actually surrounded by those guys, but they didn't detect me. As far as I can tell, they didn't detect me. So I let them reset, and it's a good thing I hit blood buff, because I would have certainly been caught. But I didn't have to reload or anything, so yeah. I don't know how I didn't bump into them, but I got away with it. So, okay. So there are 2 computers in this quest, and you have to not get caught. I can't believe I didn't get caught. I mean, while I'm here, I'm just thinking, how did I not get caught? Well, let that be a lesson. When you come into this quest in the beginning, hit blood buff. That's the key. So I'm going to go ahead and save because I can't believe I got away with this. And I thought that was a good place to save. Yeah, but this required, none of these quests required a reload or anything. Just, I kind of cut through all of them. Hit blood buff again. Now that I know I can stand right next to those guys with blood buff on, I'm just, I'm just being lazy. Or safe. Safe. I'm not being lazy, I'm being safe. Okay, this was, I didn't expect that to happen. I need another point in hacking. Ooh, so I have to make a decision. Do I leave, reload from the beginning and do this quest later, or do I invest some points? Well, I have 20 points, and yeah, this is tough. But I could actually use some more wits, and because wits also gives me defense. And I do have 20 points, but do I want to sink it all into wits right now? And I'm really, really torn on this. So I'm also going to need, I'm thinking I'm also going to need hacking to invest in computer to get my hacking up eventually. So I decided to go for it. More defense is always good. Yeah, and in my earlier fight against the Tong, I thought my defense was higher than it was. But it doesn't matter. They're just humans, and they're pretty low level and weak, so not a big deal. Bang your head. Now, I could have just typed that in, but I want to do it legitimately, and it cost me a point, and it was an expensive point, but we have it. Okay, and in this container is the pull toy, which is just for the poster quest. Okay, so made the investment. That was pretty costly, but I decided to do it rather than come back and, do this all over again. So I'm looking for the guy. I know there he goes. That's his pattern. I know that's how he walks. And I can see the other two. Okay, they're doing their pattern. As soon as hopefully this guy moves, I'm out of here. Blood buff. You have to jump over these boxes. Yeah, blood buff and sneaking as high as I have it. Unless the guy actually physically walks into me, I'm good. So, yeah, that was quite a surprise. It was fun. It was neat that I had to make a decision on the fly. It was cool. It was a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be. So, okay, I went and fed very quickly, which was very easy, and came back. So loaded up on blood so I can hit blood buff again, basically. And this can go all kinds of different ways depending on how the patterns that people walk. There are two people in here, and usually it takes me a while to do this quest, but as you're going to see, I mean, they're just absolutely, they could not have cooperated more. So I take a peek around the corner. Yeah, okay, it's been a while since I've done this. There's one more doorway. Oh, she's there. Like, if she's in the kitchen, you have to wait for her to come out and go back to make sure you have enough time. But she was going right into the kitchen. Perfect. Now, where is he? Okay, I can walk past him if he's on the couch with blood buff. As long as I can get in and out of here before he gets off the couch. Come on, door. Come on. I'm good to go. And then get behind the divider where you're invisible. Made it. Made it. So you want to get into third person and keep an eye on him. Yeah, he does a thing. He's going to go to the bathroom. I need to see him. Yeah, he's going into the bathroom. There's my chance. Boom. So we got the 3 cameras down. And he can't see us here, so... Cam check. And there we go. Now we just have to get out of here safely. You know, I could probably just walk right behind him. Okay, there he goes. He's going back into the bathroom. We can get out of here. Blood buff. Now, where is she? She's still in the kitchen. That is very fortunate. If she comes back into the dining room, then you have to go into the corner behind where the guy sits in his couch, and you sit there until she goes back into the kitchen. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of time. And, yeah, I think I forgot to save during the quest itself, but that's okay. This just worked like perfectly. In and out, planted the 3 cameras, did the computer thing, didn't get detected, strolled out like a boss, easy. It doesn't always go that smoothly, but that was pretty smooth. That felt pretty good. I was very lucky that they cooperated. They usually don't. Yeah, Malia, you're a piece of work. I have the feeling that before you were turned into a hideous Nosferatu, you were still a monster. Lost to humanity. No surprise, gained $400. So we want the next quest for her. I think we spend, so she gives us 400, we're about to spend 500, but we're about to get 200 back. So the net total for all of the quests is plus $100. So, okay. And I get whatever XP I get for this mission, and then 2 XP for getting her a magazine. So I could feed on him, but I decided not to. I'm going to check in here to see if this refilled. I'm pretty sure you can feed on him. And if you seduce him as a female, I'm pretty sure he refills between every quest. So he becomes a blood doll for you. Yeah, you have to go through this and make sure you end up with the dialogue option to get the magazine. I thought there was a way I could intimidate or persuade him to give it to me for free, but I'm either I didn't find it or I screwed it up, and it's going to cost me 500, I think. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't give me, I don't have the money, come back when you do. So yeah, $500. Yeah, you have the choice of buying it or not, pretty much. So, there we go. And through the power of editing, we're back to see her. The worst part about this quest is going back and forth to the Warrens. There's no fast travel. This is really boring to run back and forth to the Warrens. I don't know why. I always find it frustrating to do it. The good news is when you finish these 2 quests, I don't think you ever have to return to the Warrens ever again. Without fast travel to get here, I cannot imagine. I can't imagine if you had to go back and forth here a bunch of times. It would just be too tedious to play. I couldn't do it. Doing it twice was really kind of frustrating. So but we're done, and okay, we put the pole toy. Once again, we want to do it here and not at the skyline. Kamakazi Zen is actually very easy. The last quest is, I consider it harder than Kamakazi Zen. And yeah, we're just going to go knock that out. But really easy. It's easy if you know, if you've done the quest before. If you've not done the quest before, the 10 minutes will tick down and you'll fail. But if you have done it a few times, it's easy. So, Kamakazi Zen, I'm not going to waste any time with these guys. You can waste time trying to trance them or, sneak around or whatever. Yeah, notice how they're doing no damage. These guys have 44s and they're doing no damage. And this is one of the reasons I don't like to have my ammo completely to the top, because this guy's going to give me some ammo. So, oh yeah, this item, this thing. Yeah, I think this thing gives me, yeah, I have to have research of 8. And I think it gives me 1 defense. Research of 7. Yeah, I really want that point. So yeah, if you've been playing along in this walkthrough, you just keep, you're so powerful and you just keep getting stronger. And when you hit these high levels, it allows you to take the get these bonus items. And if you're not power gaming, you won't have enough points in certain skills or feats to be able to activate those items. I mean, it just makes a world of difference in your play. And I really feel like I'm playing on easy mode. I'm just strolling through the game on easy mode, which is not the experience people have the first couple times they play this. And particularly after coming from the Final Nights mod, as JT Corpse, a great YouTuber, has said, it really does feel like you're playing on easy mode coming from the Final Nights. Like, I don't know what that guy was doing. He wanted to hit me with something. He had a knife. Oh, it's great. That's adorable. He wanted to hit me with a knife. So might as well had a feather. Actually, the 44 Magnum didn't do any better than the knife against this character at this point. Okay, we have to remember the number. You have a ton of time. If you know what you're doing, you have a ton of time. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the computer room is on the right. Yeah, we still have 8 minutes. That's a huge amount of time. Net security. Nirvana? My guess is the people at Troika were Nirvana fans, the music group. Makes sense. Seattle grunge. A lot of these guys, I think, were from the Pacific Northwest. So there are 2 items in here. A money clip. Thank you very much. $500. That's a lot of money. And a nameplate. The nameplate is for a poster quest. So we're looking for, one of the rooms has a grate. I mean, you can just run out the front door, but might as well do it this way. Since the game put it, I mean, we have 7 minutes to punch in a Mitnick and then go out the vent. So, obviously plenty of time. So Mitnick, exclamation point, and then rescue. Yep, thanks, Mitnick. And we open the vent and go out the vent, and it's done. And we still have almost 7 minutes. So you can, if you want to, like one of the guards had a 44 Magnum. You can, if you don't have a 44 Magnum on you, you can pick that up and go sell it. But I don't think it's worth it. You have plenty of money. I don't think it's worth the time. So I just picked up the ammo. Usually the second guard has a 44 Magnum too. I don't know why they took that away in this version. I would have liked to have had the ammo. So we put the nameplate in the mailbox for the poster quest. Okay, the throwing star we picked up. Wan Ho and Kiki, the office where they That's his name, right? I think I've forgotten his name. But yeah, the office, there's like a office meeting room in the Red Dragon, and we picked that up when we went there. It was just on the table in one of the rooms, and yeah. Yeah, the poster quest, if the items are everywhere you're going to go anyway, these items are scattered around. You don't have to do anything special, I don't think, to get any of them. And you just pick them up and you get posters. So I'm down to 8 humanity, and I decided to go ahead, and I haven't danced on this dance floor yet, so we're going to go ahead and dance here and get it back up to 9. And the reason is, well, this character's had three very successful, well, several very successful missions that went really smoothly, really fun, and what better way to celebrate than to go back to Santa Monica and to get another humanity. Spend some time on the dance floor. So, all those missions were fun. Enjoyed doing them. I hope you enjoyed watching them. They're pretty easy to do. And yeah, I hope this is helping you with your game, and I'll see you next time.